back. Today we are going to start a new course for IT third year students. Project management for IT. So this course is too much bulky. It contains around 10 chapters. So it is very bulky. በጣም ሰፋ ያለ ኮርስ ነው። ቲዮሪ ነው ማለት ነው። በጣም ቲዮሪ ስለሆነ you have to read okay properly. አንዳውቱን አዘጋጅቼ ጨርሻለሁ። ስለዚህ for you also ለፈተናም ለወደፊቱም እንዲጠቅማችሁ ኤግዚት ኤግዛም ላይም ሊመጣ ስለሚችል ማለት ነው በአውዲዮ አረግላችኋለሁ ማለት ነው እዚህ ውስጥ ገብታችሁ ታዳምጣላችሁ for future ራሱ ማለት ነው since it's documented ያስታውሳችኋል አንዳንድ ነገር ብዬ ተስፋ አረጋለሁ so for that you have to follow properly first of all when we start chapter 1 chapter 1 ሁለት እንትን አለው chapter 1 part 1 እና chapter 1 part 2 አለው በጣም ሰፋ ያለ ኮንሰፕት ነው so let us start from chapter 1 part 1
Kabardahar University.
Okay, ተመልሰን መተናል we are back the first slide said that introduction to project management under that also we have motivation for studying software project management software projects have failure recurred because of the following reason one is what most of IT and the software projects are failed or delayed costing billions of dollars many bugs of per thousands lines of code are there also which means when we say bugs error which are counted by thousands of lines are there delivering the system over budget as well as scope creeping which means failure to fulfill all tasks less quality system higher cost of project than the planned one the cost project become higher than the planned one there are a lot of errors in the code as well as because of IT and the software project failing or delaying costing billions of dollars in this time in today's time as well as less quality system also higher cost of project than planned one also these are all reasons for the failure of software projects what is the reason behind this the reason behind this is what lack of structured and organized methodology because of lack of structure and organized methodology and the lack of good project management these all things are what failing or happening okay so it is good to study what project management ለማለት ነው ይሄ ሁላ okay ስለዚህ project managementን መማር ያስፈልጋል ለምን structured እና organized method ለመከተል you have to know what project management ካለበለዛስ ይሄ ከዚህ በላይ እየተጠቀስናቸው ነገሮች again it will happen okay advantage ምንድነው advantage of using formal project management the first one is better control of financial physical and human resource when you learn formal project management system you can control in better way finance as well as physical and the human resources okay the second point is that it improve what customer relations okay since it is well managed the project is well managed the customer relation is improved okay the third point is that shorter development time because since you are doing everything by project we will see the difference between project plan and the program okay we have to know this managed በሆነ system መሄድ ስለያዝን በጊዜ እንጨርሳለን ማለት ነው okay ፕሮጀክቶቹ shorter development time it will happen as well as lower costs and improve productivity cost minimization will happen okay ውጪ ይቀንሳል productivity ደግሞ ይጨምራል ማለት ነው higher quality and increased what reliability also this is what advantage of formal project management okay which means advantage of using what formal project management as well as higher profit margin better internal coordination በኮኦርዲኔሽን ውስጥ መደማመጥ መናበብ ይኖራል ማለት ነው የተሻለ ከዛኛው ይልቅ በፎርማል ፕሮጀክት ማኔጅመንት ስር ሆኖ ሲሰራ መናበቡ እየዳበረ ይመጣል higher worker morale or the amount of confidence it boosts the confidence also ለማለት ነው okay these are the advantages of what using formal project management when we come to our topic project, first of all, what is a project? When we say project is what? A temporary end over. ማለትም ቴምፖራሪ ነው ፐርማነንት የሆነ በቃ ዝም ብሎ ማለቂያ የሌለው እንደ አባይ ወንዝ ማለት አይደለም ማለት ነው አባይ ወንዝ ግን ባይ ዘ ዌይ ፕሮጀክት ነው እሱን እየገደብን ነው የሚቀጥል አይደለም ማለቂያ ያለበት ነገር ነው ማለት ነው ፕሮጀክት ሲባል it have to be what a limiting time ሊኖረው ይገባል starting time እንዳለው ending time ይኖረዋል it's temporary ማለት ነው okay to create what unique product service or result ጎሉ ፕሮዳክት ለየት ያለ ፕሮዳክት ለክሬት ለማድረግ ሊሆን ይችላል ወይም ሰርቪስ ወይም ደግሞ ሪዛልት ክሬት ወይም ፕሮቫይድ ለማድረግ ሊሆን ይችላል ግን it have to be what temporary okay ካለበለዛ ፕሮጀክት አይባልም ማለት ነው ያ ነገር ማለቂያ ታይም ሊኖረው ይገባል ማለት ነው ልክ የተጀመረበት ጊዜ እንደሚታወቀው ማለት ነው okay projects attributes እንላቸው these are projects attributes the first one is what a project has unique purpose okay when we say project has unique purpose it means that every project should have well defined objective okay ግልጽ የሆነ ግብ ሊኖረው ይገባል ያ ፕሮጀክት ማለት ነው this is what we mean a project has unique purpose okay when we come to also a project is temporary a project has definite beginning and definite end ልክ ቀደም እንዳለው ማለት ነው these are what attributes of project ናቸው እነዚህ for example what attributes of project ብዬ ጠይቃችሁ the first one is what project has unique purpose project is temporary project is developed using what progressive elaboration project require resource often from various area a project should have a primary sponsor or customer project involves uncertainty also okay these are what attributes of project you have to know this okay let us see them one by one when we say project has a purpose project should have what defined objective ሊኖረው ይገባል ማለት ነው when we say project is temporary ማለቂያ ታይሙ መታወቅ አለበት ነው ይሄን ሰዓት ተጀመረ ያን ሰዓት ያልቃል አሁን ለምሳሌ ፕሮጀክት ብሎ የሚጠሩ ነገሮች for example if we take አባይ ግድብን ከወሰድነው ፕሮጀክት ነው የአባይ ግድብ ማለቂያው ጊዜ መታወቅ አለበት ማለት ነው ልክ የተጀመረበት ታይም እንደሚታወቀው ኦኬ ስለ ፕሮጀክት ስታነቡ ስለ ፕሮጀክት ማኔጅመንት ስታረቡ ሪል ላይፍ ያሉ ኤግዛምፕሎችን እየወሰዳችሁ ካያችሁ የበለጠ አንደርስታንድ እያደረግን ነው የምንሄደው ማለት ነው you can understand the difference between the term project plan program okay plan እናውጣለን ለምሳሌ for day to day activity plan ያስፈልጋል ፕሮግራም አለ ከዛ በኋላ ፕሮጀክት አለ that all ያ በውስጡ ያቅፈዋል ማለት ነው okay so a project is what temporary ብለናል a project is developed using what progressive elaboration projects are often defined broadly when they begin ይሄም ማለት ነው when we say project is developed using progressive elaboration ስትጀምረው ሰፋ ባለ ሐሳብ ነው የሚጀምረው and ላይገባ ይችላል ብዝታ ይኖረዋል እዛ ስትጀምረው ገባ እኛ ማናቃቸው ነገሮች አሉ at that time ገና happen የሚያደርጉ ማለት ነው ግን ቀስ በቀስ አንደርስታንድ ያደረካቸው ተመጣጣላ ማለት ነው okay that is the concept of this which a project is developed using progressive elaboration projects are often what defined broadly when they begin and as time passes the specific detail of the project become what clear ግልጽ እየሆነልኝ ይመጣል specific ምን specific detail of the project become clear through process okay therefore project should be what developed in increment ማለት ነው okay when we come to the first point a project requires resource often from various area okay ከተለያየ ቦታ resource ይፈልጋል for example resource include people hardware software and the other assets also it may need okay when we come to project should have a primary sponsor or customer when we say it means that the project sponsor usually provides the direction and the funding for the project okay that project must have a pupil who give the direction as well as a pupil who fund to fulfill the goal of that project okay that is what we mean a project should have primary sponsor or customer okay when we come to project involves uncertainty when we say this because every project is unique it is sometimes difficult to define its objective clearly ቁጭ ብለን በግልጽ ኦብጀክቲቭ ይሄ ነው ብለን ምንም ሳይቀርብን መግለጽ አንችልም ማለት ነው because it contains uncertainty. Estimation may be there. Estimate how long it will take to complete. It may be what difficult, or determine how much it will cost. For example, አንድ ቤት ለመስራት ራሱ ብንወስድ as example exact እንትኑን ማስቀመጥ አንችልም ኮስቱን። ለምሳሌ 4574 ከ85 ሳንቲም ምናምን ብለን እንዲህ ገና ያን ነገር እንትን ሳለ ማስቀመጥ አንችልም። it contains what uncertainty ይኖረዋል ማለት ነው። external factors also cause uncertainty የሚያመጣው ኤክስተርናል ፋክተሮችም አሉ። for example fluctuation አለ፣ የገበያ fluctuation አለ፣ የሚወደድ ነገሮች ይኖራሉ፣ የሚረክሱ ነገሮች ይኖራሉ። አንዳንዴ ረብሻ ሊነሳ ይችላል። አንተ ያሰብኩ ነገር ላይ አንተ እንዳሰብኩ ላይሄድልህ ይችላል እንደማለት ነው። such as what supplier going out of business, maybe some supplier what going out of business, or project team member needing what unplanned time off, maybe this may be happen, you know. So because of this what project involve what uncertainty. These are what project attributes. Okay, example of software project, if we take, since you are IT personnel, you have to know when we learn or when we are seeing this project management regarding software development ጋር አያይዘን ነው ብዙ ጊዜ ፕሮጀክቶቹን እኛ ምናየው ማለት ነው። so small software development team adds what a new feature to an internal software application for the finance department, for example, or this may be a project also, or a college campus upgrade its technology infrastructure to provide wireless internet access across the whole campus. Then this is also called what project. Okay, another example also what a cross-functional task force in company decide what vice over internal protocol or VoIP system to purchase and how it will be implemented. ስለዚህ ጉዳይ እንኳን these are also called what the project. Okay, an ERP system in multinational company, all of these are what examples of IT project. A company develops a new system to increase sales force productivity and the customer's relationship management. A television network implements a system to allow viewers to vote for constant and provide other feedback on programs. Another also, the automobile industry develops a website to streamline procurements. A government group develops a system to track child immunization. A large group of voluntary from organizations throughout the world develops what standard for environmentally friendly or green IT. These all are maybe what an examples of projects. Okay, when we come to the triple constraint, when we say triple constraint, every project is constrained in different ways by its scope goals, time goals, and cost goals. Okay, when we say scope goals, what is project trying to accomplish is called what scope goals. Okay, when we say time goals, how long it take to complete. Okay, when we say cost goals, what should it cost. Okay, these are what we mean triple constraint. Okay, the triple constraint, it is the project manager duty to balance these three often competing triple constraint goals. Okay, it is the task of whom balance የማድረግ ግዴታ የፕሮጀክት ማናጀሩ ነው ማለት ነው። when we say scope goal, what is the project trying to accomplish ነው ጥያቄው ማለት ነው። እቺ ነው ለዚህ ነው መልስ የሚፈልገው ማለት ነው። ታይም ካለ ደግሞ time goals is how long should it take to complete. Cost goal ደግሞ what should it cost. These are the duty of project manager to balance. Okay, successful project management means meeting all three goals. To say this project is successful, it have to meet these three goals, which means scope, time, and the cost, and satisfying the project sponsor. Okay, if it satisfies project sponsor and meet these three or triple constraints, which means scope, time, and the cost, then that project is called what successful. Okay, when we come to project management, when we say project management is application of knowledge, skill, tools, and the technique to project activities in order to meet project requirement. Okay, what the meaning of project management? Project management is application of knowledge. Project management skills, tools, and the techniques to project activities in order to meet project requirement. Okay. Project management must not only strive to meet a specific scope, time, cost, and the quality goals of projects. They must also facilitate the entire process to meet the needs and exceptions of the people involved in or affected by project activities. Okay, when we come to project management framework, አራት knowledge ኤሪያዎች አሉ core functions የሚባሉ ማለት ነው። እነዚህ ተደማምረው ነው ምን የሚያመጡት ማለት ነው ፕሮጀክት ሰክሰስ። እሺ ለምሳሌ ስቴክሆልደር needs and exceptions አሉ። for example stakeholders needs እና exception አለ። ከዛ ስኮፕ ማኔጅመንት አለ። ሲደመር ታይም ማኔጅመንት፣ ሲደመር ኮስት ማኔጅመንት፣ ሲደመር ኳሊቲ ማኔጅመንት፣ ሲደመር HR human resource management፣ ሲደመር ኮሚኒኬሽን ማኔጅመንት፣ ሲደመር ሪስክ ማኔጅመንት፣ ሲጀመር ፕሮኪውርመንት ማኔጅመንት አንድ ላይ ፕሮጀክት ኢንተግሬሽን ማኔጅመንት። እነዚህ ዘጠኙ ምን ይሰጣሉ ቱልስ ኤንድ ቴክኒክን ጨምሮ ፕሮጀክት ሰክሰስ ያመጣሉ። these are what project management framework ይባላል። ኦኬ I think you understand። ከነዚህ ውስጥ ማለት ነው አራቱ core functions ናቸው። እነዚህ core functions እነማን ናቸው? scope management, time management, cost management and quality management are what core functions ናቸው። ኦኬ other facilitating functions የሚባሉት ደግሞ human resource, communication, risk and the procurement management are what facilitating functions. okay tools and the techniques አለ። ሌላ ደግሞ ምንድነው stakeholders needs and the expectation አለ። project integration management አለ። as general project management framework ስንል it contain 9 knowledge areas. those 9 knowledge areas are what BF ጠይቃችሁ ማለት ነው scope, time, cost, quality, project integration management, human resource management, communication, risk እና procurement ናቸው። እነዚህ ዘጠኙ 9 knowledge areas ናቸው። ከነዚህ ውስጥ አራቱ core functions scope management, time management, cost management and quality management። facilitating functions የሚባሉት HR management, communication management, risk management and procurement management. okay ሌላኛው stakeholders needs እና expectations አለ እንግዲህ ማወቅ ያለባችሁ። then this all አንድ ላይ ተያይዘው ተደማምረው ቱልስ እና ቴክኒክን ጨምሮ ምን ያመጣል ማለት ነው ፕሮጀክት ሰክሰስን ያመጣል። these are project management framework. okay when we come to project management framework elements 1 project stakeholders የሚባሉ አሉ። who are project stakeholders? are the people involved in or affected by project activity that are called what project stakeholders ይባላል። okay are the people involved in or affected by project activities are called stakeholders. stakeholders include what the project sponsor እዛ ውስጥ ነው ያለው stakeholder ነው። project manager is also what he is stakeholder. he is also team project team, support staff ነው. customers or users are project stakeholders. suppliers and opponents to the project. these servants included under what stakeholders ይባላሉ ማለት ነው። okay you have to know this. under project management framework elements to project management knowledge area ሲባል ማለት ነው knowledge areas describe the key competencies that project managers must develop. okay it describes the key competencies that project manager must develop. four core knowledge areas lead to what specific project objective ላይ ወደዛ ሊድ ያደርጉናል። እነዛን ማናቸው ቅድም እንደነገርኳችሁ scope, time, cost እና quality ምን ናቸው four core knowledge area ናቸው። okay which lead to specific project objectives. for facilitating knowledge areas are what are the means okay through which the project objective are achieved. these are what these four facilitating knowledge areas are they are what the means through which the project objectives are achieved. they are what means like human resource, communication, risk እና procurement management የሚባሉት እነዚህ ምን ናቸው facilitating አራቱ ፋሲሊቴቲንግ ኖሌጅ ኤሪያዎች የሚባሉ ናቸው። እነሱ እንግዲህ ለምን ነው ሚንስ የሚሆኑት ፎር ፕሮጀክት ኦብጀክቲቭ ቱ ቢ አቺቭድ እነሱ እንደ ሚንስ ነው የሚጠቅሙ አክት የሚሉት ማለት ነው። ሌላ ይቀረው አንድ ኖሌጅ ኤሪያ አለ that is project integration management ነው affects and is affected by all of other knowledge area. Okay, affects and is affected also, it affect also this project integration management also affected by all of others knowledge area, which means when I say others knowledge area I mean about facilitating knowledge area as well as core knowledge area. As I told you, when I say for core knowledge area, it is those which lead specific project objective. Okay, lead to specific project objective. Which one leads to specific project objective? If I say it is those 4 core knowledge areas like scope, time, cost and the quality. Okay, when I say for facilitating knowledge area are the means, they are the means through which the project objective are achieved. Okay, that one but leads to specific project objectives. Okay, these 8 knowledge areas are affecting one knowledge area called project integration management. Project integration management also affect what? These 8 knowledge areas. Okay, and all knowledge areas are important. Okay, you have to know this. Okay, under number 3, which means under project framework elements, under number 3 we have that project management tools and the technique we have. Okay, when we say project management tools and the technique, project management tools and the techniques assist project manager and their team in various aspects of project management. Some specific ones include what? Project charter and WBS, which means WBS or scope, Gantt chart, network diagram, critical path analysis, critical chain scheduling or time, cost estimates and earned value management or cost. These are some specific ones which include under what? Project management tools and the technique. Okay, project success. When we say project success, there are several ways to define project success. We have a lot of ways which define project success. From this, the project meet scope, time and the cost goals. This is one indication for project success. The other, the project satisfied the customer or sponsor. This also the indicator for what? Project success. The other, the results of the project meet its main objective, such as making or saving certain amount of money, providing good return on investment, or simply making the sponsors happy. These are the indication of what? The project success. Okay, or those points are the definition of project success. Okay, when we come to the role of the project manager, the role of project manager is what? Job descriptions vary, job description vary, or but must include responsibilities like planning, scheduling, coordinating, working with people to achieve project goal. This is what? Responsibility of project manager or role of project manager that expected from him. Okay, remember that 97% of successful projects were led by experienced project managers who can often help influence success factors. Okay, so it means by default that it is based upon project manager to get success. Okay, it is good to have good project manager to achieve success. Okay, okay, suggested skills for project managers, and the suggested skills for project manager, we have project managers need a wide variety of skills. We have to know this. They should be comfortable with change. There are always time is, life is not change may be happen, something may be up and down. Okay, nothing is peer to bed. So the manager must be must flexible or comfortable with change. Okay, the other thing, you need to understand the organizations or they work in the organization they work in and with. Okay, if he don't know what is going on inside the organization, that is it shows that poor skill of project manager. Okay, so to be good skills for project managers, the following are suggested to be followed. Okay, which means understanding the organizations they work in. Understand the organization they work in. They have to understand the organization that they are working in and the people that he is working with. Okay, be able to lead teams, or have to be able to lead a team to accomplish project goal. If he can't lead teams, so he can't accomplish project goal. Okay, the most important skills and the competency for project manager are these 10. We have 10 most important skills and the competency for project manager. The first one is people skills. The second one, leadership. The third one, listening. The fourth one, integrity. Ethical behavior, consistency. Integrity, ethical behavior, consistent. Okay? The fifth one, strong at building trust. The sixth one, verbal communication. The seventh one, strong at building teams. The eighth one is conflict resolution, conflict management. The ninth one is what? Critical thinking, problem solving. Okay? And the last one is what? Understands balance priority. You have to know these 10 most important skills and the competency for project managers. I will ask these kinds of questions. Okay? You have to know this. Let me repeat it for you. 10 most important skill and the competency for project managers are the following. Okay? The first one is what? People skills. The second one, leadership. The third one, listening. The fourth one, integrity, ethical behavior and the consistent. Okay? The fifth one, strong at building trust. The sixth one, verbal communication. The seventh one, strong at building teams. The eighth one, conflict resolution, conflict management. The ninth one, thinking, critical thinking, problem solving. The ninth one, critical thinking, problem solving. Okay? The last one, understands balance priority. Okay? This is most important skills and competency for project manager. I will ask these kinds of things, so try to memorize these 10 most important skills. When we come to other different skills needed in different situation. By the way, different skill needed in different situation. በተለያየ ቦታ ላይ የተለያየ ስኪል ያስፈልጋል ማለት ነው። ግትር ወጥ ነገር ሆኖ አንድ ነገር ብቻ ይዞ መሄድ ፕሮጀክት ማናጀር አይጠበቅም ማለት ነው። ኦኬ፣ አንድ አይነት ስኪል ብቻ ይዞ መሄድ አይደለም ማለት ነው። መቀያየር መቻል አለበት ማለት ነው ፕሮጀክት ማናጀር። large projects, for example, large projects, leadership relevant prior experience, planning, people skill, verbal communication, team and the team building skills were most important እዚህ ጋር ማለት ነው። on large project leadership relevant prior ቅድሚያ መስጠት ያለበት ለምንድን ነው? prior experience, planning, people skills, verbal communication and team building skills were most important. high uncertainty projects like ሲሆን ደግሞ uncertainty ስላለው risk management, exception management, leadership, people skills and the planning skill were most important. እዚህ ላይ ደግሞ የሚያስፈልገው እነዚህ ናቸው ማለት ነው። very novel projects ከሆኑሳ leadership, people skills, having vision and the goals, self confidence, expectations management and the listening skills were most important. Okay, under what? Very novel projects like. So based on different situations, you have to have different skills. Okay, or you have to use different skills. Okay, when we come to importance of leadership skill, effective project managers provide what? Leadership. By example, a leader focus on long-term goals and the big picture. objectives while inspiring people to reach those goals. Okay? When you are leader, or if you are leader, you have to what? You have to focus on long-term goal at that time and the big picture. And the big picture objective you have to put in front of you and your what? Your staffs, while inspiring people to reach those goals. Okay? When we say leader, a leader focus on long-term goal and the big picture objectives while inspiring people to reach those goals. Okay? But if you are manager, a manager deal with day-to-day detail of meeting specific goal. Manager deals with what? The day-to-day detail of meeting specific goal. Day to day, not what? Long-term goal. Okay? ፕሮጀክት ማናጀር ከሆንክ ደግሞ የሊደሩንና የማናጀሩን ቦታ ነው የምትሸፍነው ማለት ነው። ለዚህ ነው ከበድ የሚለው። ኦኬ? A project managers often take on the role of both leader and the manager. On the role of both leader and the manager. On the role of both leader and the manager. On the role you have to take on the role of both leader and the manager. Okay? When we say project manager, he provide leadership. By example, we say so you have to take on the role of both leaders and the manager. Okay? When we say ethics in project management, ethics loosely defined is a set of principles that guide our decision making based on what? Based on personal value. Okay? Personal value of what is right or wrong ማለት ነው ትርጉሙ። ethics ማለት a set of principles ነው፣ የህግጋት ስብስብ ነው፣ ወይም ደግሞ የአካሄድ ስብስብ ሆኖ ጋይድ ያደርጋል፣ ይመራል፣ ሰውን የሚመራ እና ዲሲሽን እንዲሰጥ የሚያደርግ ምን ላይ ተመርኩዞ ፐርሰናል ቫልዩ ላይ ቤዝድ ሆኖ የቱ ነው ትክክል ያለው ነው አስ ፐርሰናል ቫልዩ እዛ ላይ ቆሞ የሚወሰደው እርምጃ ስነ ምግባር ይባላል ማለት ነው። ኦኬ? ኢቲክስ ይባላል። Ethics as general, let me repeat it, laws defined as what? A set of principles that guide our decision making based on personal value. Okay? What is right or wrong? በሚለው ላይ based ሆኖ የሚሰጠው decision ነው ስነ ምግባር or ethics. Project managers often face ethical dilemma. ስነ ምግባር ጋር የተያያዘ ውዝግብ አለ. In order to earn PMP certification, applicant must agree to PMI code of ethics and a professional conduct. PMP certificate ለማግኘት የግድ PMI code ላይ conduct ማድረግ አለበት ማለት ነው። Okay? So he must agree to PMI code of ethics and a professional conduct. Okay? Several questions on the PMP exam are related to professional responsibility, including ethics. Project management software ስንል there are hundreds of different products to assist in performing project management. three main categories ካየን low end tools የሚባሉ አሉ, which means handle single or small project well, cost under $200 per user ነው ይሄኛው low end tools የሚባለው። mid range tools የሚባሉት ደግሞ handle multiple projectዎችን handle ያደርጋሉ and the users cost around $200 up to $600 per user. Project 2007 most popular ለምሳሌ high end tools ስንላቸው ደግሞ also called enterprise project management software ይባላሉ, often licensed on per user basis ነው, like VPMI enterprise online, like VPMI enterprise online www.vcsonline.com ላይ ይገኛሉ። see front cover for trial version information check ማድረግ ትችላላችሁ for more. so እናንተ እዚህ ጋር ማወቅ ያለባችሁ low end tools ምን ሃንድል ያደርጋል? small project ሃንድል ያደርጋል። ደግሞ $200 ነው በአንድ ተጠቃሚ የሚያስከፍሉት ማለት ነው። mid range tool የሚባለው ደግሞ handle multiple project and the user, but it cost around between $200 up to $600 per user. When we say high end tools also it's called enterprise project management software no, often it is licensed on per user basis. You have to pay ማለት ነው per user pay ያደርጋሉ, license ይጠይቃል ማለት ነው። like VPMI enterprise online ባላለ www.vcsonline.com ላይ ያገኛሉ፣ እዛ ላይ ማየት ይቻላል ማለት ነው። So when we see the project manager center, see the project management center website ለምሳሌ you can see also the project management center website www.infogol.com እዛ ላይ ማየት ይቻላል። ቶፕ 10 ሪቪውስ አሉ እዛ ጋር እንግዲህ ለበለጠ መረጃ ቼክ ታደርጋላችሁ። እንግዲህ ሊንኩን አስቀምጬላችኋለሁ። we finish unit 1 part 1 when we summarize a project is what temporary and over undertaken to create a unique product service or result ብለናል። ፕሮጀክት ማለት ፐርማነንት የሆነ ነገር ሳይሆን ቴምፖራሪ ነው፣ ማለቂያ ጊዜ የታወቀ ነገር ነው ማለት ነው። ፕሮጀክት ማኔጅመንት is the application of knowledge ብለናል፣ skill, tool and technique to project activities to meet project requirements ብለናል። Also we say that a program is a group of related projects managed in a coordinated way. When we say program is a group of related projects. Okay, what the difference between project and the program ካልኩ ምንድነው? When we say program is a group of related projects ናቸው፣ የተያያዙ የፕሮጀክት ስብስብ ፕሮግራም ይባላል ማለት ነው። ኦኬ in coordinated way ነው ደግሞ ማለት ነው። Project managers play a key role in helping projects and organizations succeed እንዲሆኑ በጣም ይረዳል ማለት ነው። ፕሮጀክት ማናጀር ትልቁን የአንበሳ ድርሻ የሚጫወተው ማለት ነው። ማን ነው? ፕሮጀክት ማናጀር የአንበሳውን ድርሻ መጫወት ይኖርበታል እንደማለት ነው። እንትኑ ፕሮጀክቱና ኦርጋናይዜሽኑ ግቡን እንዲመታ የአንበሳውን ድርሻ መጫወት ያለበት ማን ነው? ፕሮጀክት ማናጀር ነው ማለት ነው። the project management professions continue to grow and mature እና as reading assignment እንግዲህ account yourself with Microsoft project or any other project like ኢንተርኔት ላይ ገብታችሁ ማየት ትችላላችሁ። ማኔጅመንት አፕሊኬሽን እና listen to PMP certification course 2016 ላይ ፕሮቫይድ የተደረገ ኢንተርኔት ላይ ገብታችሁ ማየት ትችላላችሁ for more። ሌላኛው ደግሞ as reading assignment የምሰጣችሁ try to know the difference between project, program and plan። እነዚህ ሶስቱ ልዩነቱን እስቲ ገባ ብላችሁ ጉግል አድርጉና try to understand some concept from that. Okay, so this is end of chapter 1 part 1 until I come back with chapter 1 part 2 which means the project management and the information technology context ላይ ተያይዞ ማለት ነው። until I come በዚህ እስከምንገናኝ ድረስ መልካም ነባበላችኋለሁ። peace.
Kabardahar University.